Welcome back to Bike Hub, the home of everything two wheels and torque. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated comebacks of the year, the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883. That's right, the lunch legend is back, re-engineered for a new era but still carrying the raw soul that made it an icon. In this feature, we'll explore what's new, what stayed gloriously old school, and why this latest Iron 883 might just be the best version yet. A legend reborn. The Harley Davidson Iron 883 was first launched in 2009, part of the Sportster family, a range that's become synonymous with stripped-down, no-nonsense riding. For over a decade, the Iron 883 embodied rebellion, simplicity, and the spirit of urban riding. But in 2022, Harley pulled the plug. Emissions regulations tightened, new tech took over, and the 883 was retired, or so we thought. Now in 2025, it's making a bold return, and not just as a rehash, but as a thoughtful evolution of a true classic. Engine and performance. Old soul, new heart. Let's talk power. The 2025 Iron 883 still features an 883 cubic centimeters V-twin engine, but don't be fooled. This isn't the same Evolution motor we grew up with. Harley has taken the classic displacement and modernized it under the hood. The new engine retains that low-end grunt and signature Harley rumble, but now it's cleaner, smoother, and more efficient. A reworked air cooling system, upgraded fuel injection, and a tuned exhaust mean this Iron 883 meets €5 plus standards without sacrificing character. With 54 horsepower and 55 ft-lbs of torque, it's not built to break speed records, but that was never the point. The Iron 883 is about the ride, the street, and the soul. It's about that pure V-twin pulse between your legs and the minimalist riding experience. Design. At first glance, the 2025 Iron 883 might look familiar, and that's intentional. Harley knows the Iron 883's aesthetic is sacred. It's still low-slung, still blacked out, still aggressive. The peanut tank is back, the solo seat returns, and so does that iconic chopped rear fender. But look closer and you'll see the refinements. The tank is now made of lighter alloy with a subtle redesign that improves knee grip. The frame geometry has been slightly adjusted to enhance low-speed handling, especially in tight urban settings. There's a new LED headlamp with a vintage-inspired shroud, and all the lighting has been upgraded to full LED without losing that raw, industrial vibe. It's cleaner, sharper, and more functional, without losing an ounce of street cred. Updated tech without overkill. One of the criticisms of past Sportsters was their lack of tech. In a world of ride modes, TFTs, and rider aids, the Iron 883 always stayed defiantly analog. But for 2025, Harley has struck a near-perfect balance. You still won't find a touchscreen or overdone electronics here. Instead, there's a compact digital dash embedded within a traditional-looking analog dial. It displays essentials like speed, gear position, fuel level, and trip meter, nothing flashy, everything useful. ABS is now standard, as is traction control, tuned to stay out of your way unless it's really needed. There's also a discrete USB-C port for charging your phone on the go. That's it. No riding modes, no Wi-Fi, just enough to make daily rides easier while keeping the focus on the road. Handling and ride quality. Riding the 2025 Iron 883 feels right. It's still a low bike, seat height sits at a friendly 25.7 inches, and it still weighs in around 560 pounds wet. The weight is centered low, which makes it surprisingly easy to maneuver in tight city streets. New suspension tuning front and rear offers a more compliant ride without losing that firm, muscular feel. The front forks are now 39mm Showa units, while the rear dual shocks have preload adjustability, something the old model sorely lacked. Cornering clearance is still limited, as expected in a cruiser, but the revised foot peg placement and tighter rake offer better control when leaning in. This isn't a canyon carver, but it's not trying to be. On city roads, in traffic, or on a weekend cruise, the new 883 is smooth, responsive, and planted. Soundtrack of the street. What would a Harley be without the right sound? The 2025 Iron 883 comes with a newly tuned exhaust system designed to meet regulations while still delivering that signature growl. It's deeper, bassier, and more refined than before, less clatter, more rhythm. Owners will still want to personalize their pipes, of course, and Harley Davidson knows that. So, the factory exhaust is modular and designed to easily accept aftermarket upgrades. Whether you want that bark-at-the-moon loudness or a mellow throb, it's your call. Custom culture lives on. Customization is the heartbeat of the Iron 883, and Harley has leaned into this for 2025. The new model ships with a wide range of accessory options straight from the factory: bars, seats, mirrors, pegs, exhausts, and more. The electrical system has been redesigned to be modular, allowing easier integration of custom lighting, audio, and security systems. Whether you're going for bobber, brat, cafe, or rat rod, the 2025 883 is a blank canvas, just like it should be. There's even a custom configurator on Harley's website now, letting you build your dream bike digitally before you even visit a dealer. Price and variants. The 2025 Iron 883 launches in two main trims, the Standard and the Dark Custom Edition. The Standard comes with matte finishes, a classic solo seat, and mid-controls. The Dark Custom adds black-on-black paint, cafe-style bar-end mirrors, and a stitched seat. Pricing starts at $11,499 US, with the Dark Custom model coming in at around $12,299. Compared to its competitors, it's in a sweet spot, cheaper than a Triumph Speed Twin, more authentic than a Honda Rebel, and loaded with heritage. Competition. Let's be honest, the middleweight cruiser segment is fierce in 2025. You've got the Indian Scout Rogue, the Yamaha Bolt R-Spec, and the Royal Enfield Shotgun 650 all fighting for attention. But none of them are the Iron 883. There's something about that combination of simplicity, soul, and sound that no one else quite nails. It's not the fastest, the most advanced, or even the most affordable, but it's real. And that's what riders keep coming back for. Final thoughts. So, what do we make of the 2025 Harley Davidson Iron 883? It's not a reinvention. It's a resurrection, with just the right upgrades. It keeps everything that made the original a street legend and adds the bits we need to keep riding into the future. It's honest, visceral, and unmistakably Harley. The 883 is back, not to change your mind, but to remind you why you loved it in the first place. This isn't a bike for everyone. It's not built for stats or specs. It's built for riders who want to feel every turn, hear every pulse, and own every mile. At Bike Hub, we're calling it, the Iron 883's return isn't just nostalgic, it's necessary. Thanks for riding with us today. If you loved this breakdown, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments, is the 2025 Iron 883 your kind of bike? What would you change? What would you keep? Until next time, ride safe, ride loud, and never forget, the lunch legend is back. This is Bike Hub. Over and out.